Please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
We'll move on now to a special guest and a story that we've been tracking for several days, several weeks here on CNBC TV18. The latest with respect to the resolution of Binani Cement. We have with us Mahendra Singhi, Group CEO, Dalmia Bharat, joining in. Thanks very much, Mr. Singhi, for being with us on the show. A lot of interest with respect to, of course, your bid and how things play out from here on. My first question is this, sir. What we understand from sort of what we are hearing and the reports that are doing the rounds is that the resolution professional now is now talking about the prospects of some kind of a fraud in the books of the entity that you're trying to acquire, that's Binani Cement. Have you been appraised of this? Are you aware of what's going on? Is there a forensic audit that needs to happen now? Because that completely throws the whole story in a different light.
Happy afternoon, everybody. Let me start on some different note, and then definitely I'll reply to this question also. First, let me say that we are very happy that we are in the process of concluding third cement asset de-stressing or the cement bid with the conclusion of Binani. Already we have taken 2 cement assets. Second one is that IBC process, which has evolved so far, has made total process very flawless, very transparent and very legal. And particularly the new guidelines which came out before this bid of Binani Cement was started, that how marking would be done, how financial numbers would be considered, how other qualitative numbers would be considered, that all were clear. And the best part of this deal, this whole process was that the H1, which will be declared by the renowned consultant who were capped for COC and RP, they would be coming out with the results, and once H1 is declared, then the COC would be authorized only to deal and negotiate with them. So this process has been completed in a very speedy way, and I would like to highlight the efficiency of COC and RP and the consultant, that this has been done in almost 230 days, whereas in many cases, things are getting delayed. Now, it looks like the government of India's policy and the need of the economy is how to de-stress the state assets. So we are playing a big role in ensuring that lenders do also get their full value. At the same time, operational creditors and other creditors, they also get value. And whatever mineral resources, etc., are of the country, that gets fully utilized. So I would now like to even thank also particularly RP and COC that who have been able to manage this Binani Cement asset in a better way. In fact, because of RP's efforts, the capacity utilization of the plant has gone up by 3 times.
Sure, so, sir, but the question, sir, we completely...
Our whole thing is that...
Yeah, sir, completely. I mean, we're taking your point, we're hearing you out, but my question is simple, sir. What about these reports that suggest that the books need to be evaluated again? Because, yes, I mean, there's some suggestion that maybe there could be some kind of a fraud. Have you heard anything?
Yes, we have heard. So what I would like to say is that there was a virtual data room which was made available by RP, and all the information which were made available. In fact, when we went through the virtual data room, when our consultants did due diligence along with us, then we could find that there are certain related party transactions, there are certain suspicious transactions which are there. So based on that, we could evaluate that how the asset is. So something new not has come, except that earlier we thought that these are related party transactions, they are suspicious transactions. But now with the revelation in today's newspaper that Hari Bhakti and company, a renowned chartered accountant audit firm, has come out with forensic audit report that there may be a fraud of, say, 2,300 crores, which has come in the form of either selling cement and not recovering money, or writing off the expenses, or giving higher cost to the coal supplier or the transporter.
That's right.
So, what we did was that we did all our due diligence, and it was available to all the bidders. It was not available only to Dalmia, but it was available to all bidders.
Absolutely.
if somebody again scans that, they will be able to understand. And since we are in cement sector, we know that how things have happened in Binani Cement, why a good asset. Yes.
Mr.
Yes,
Singhi, first of all, congratulations, you've got this asset. The entire stock market, they're quite positive on this acquisition by you because, of your time that you spent in Shree Cement as well. So you have been known as the master of that particular space. So congratulations on that front first, sir. But, to take that point forward, you're talking about some forensic audit. There's a lot of money that's been debated, as is mentioned in today's, newspapers, 1,100 crores to around 2,000 crores under forensic audit. Now, suppose you all do get this asset, then there'll be some liability, right? That will be there on Binani Industries. So, if you all do get Binani Cement, will you all be taking legal action against them?
The best part of whole IBC process is that you can identify and you can say that which will be the liabilities which will be taken over, which is the liabilities which will not you take it over, and that all has been prescribed in the resolution process. So we are not now afraid of any new liability which will come up to us.
Okay.
We have already considered those sundry debtors which will not be coming up, which will not be realized. Now it's up to the government. And if you look at the report, then you will find that maybe on 13th or 14th March, this report got highlighted and filed in NCLT Calcutta. And at that time, it's quite possible that the Binani Cement people, they might have thought that if this IBC process and the court proceedings will go on, then this whole fraud will get exposed. And that's why they thought that let the whole process be brought out of IBC
So
process.
short point, Mr. Singhi, you believe that this will not impact you, right? If in case you are declared the successful bidder and once you take over the asset, you're saying there is no additional hit to you, right? Okay, that's what you understand.
But Nigel, if I could just ask a following question before you move to the other themes there. Sir, I'm still trying to understand this. Now,
Just one point.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what I'm trying to understand is...
We have already been declared successful bidder. We have...
yeah, please carry on. Please carry on.
Yes, please. So I would like to say that we have already been declared a successful bidder. Our resolution plan has already been filed in NCLT. We have already given our performance bank guarantee. So the banks and the Dalmia Group, they all are now, Dalmia Bharat Group, they are already in sync. And now we are just waiting to take over this asset.
Okay, so I just wanted to clarify that what the report suggests could be fraudulent transactions to the extent of, maybe 2,300 crores. That was worked into your bid, which was around 6,300. So, I'm saying, isn't there some confusion? Are you sure about the receivables? Has your bid price factored in the fact that there could be fraudulent transactions worth over 2,000 crores in the asset that you're buying?
Yes, we could understand that there were suspicious transactions, and we could understand that there are certain receivables which will not come to us. And based on overall diligence, we have considered, and that's why we are saying that whatever number we have given, though because of confidentiality clause, I will not be able to share the exact number. But at the same time, I would like to say that all these have been considered by most of the bidders because there was full transparency by the RP and COC. There were full question-answer sessions with the RP. RP tried his best to give the best, and that's why we are at this place. Now, only thing which I would like to highlight is that maybe Binani Cement might have thought that let us take the whole process out of it so that this investigation doesn't go up. And that's why they might have collided with UltraTech or someone, and then whole process is being thwarted.
Mr. Singhi, we get that point, sir. We get that point that you all are happy with the process, you are happy with what the RP has done, you're happy with the COC. Let's talk going ahead now. When is the next NCLT hearing, sir? How fast are you factoring that this entire process gets lapped up? Is it tomorrow? Is the next hearing tomorrow? Do you expect this hearing to get lapped up fast? And you're talking about that bid, that price, sir. Can you give us an indicative amount Are we close? The number that Surbhi mentioned, 6,300, 6,500 crores, is that close to the number that you all are working with?
It's little bit more, but because of confidentiality clause, I'll not be able to share the exact number. I would just like to say one, NCLT hearing is tomorrow,
Okay.
and maybe in one more hearing, this conclusion can take place, because in last hearing, the judge advised that we must file resolution plan so that he can approve it. Now, second one is that it may take few more days, and thirdly, since some other bidder who are not showing respect to IBC process, now they may not contest it also, because now they would like to have a side deal, which may or may not happen. And now with this fraudulent forensic audit report, now UltraTech, which is a very good company, which is a reputed company having a great level of corporate governance, they may have to think now that whether they would like to partner.
Mr. Singhi, sir, Mr. Singhi, we take that point. You're talking about a side deal. I would just term it as an alternative deal, sir. But if that alternative deal is accepted, will Dalmia Cement, Dalmia Bharat go ahead and try to better that deal? So that's just very, very quickly, if you could tell us, if that bid is accepted, we understand the bid is around 7,200 crores. Will you go ahead and try to do better than that, or you're not factoring that in, itself? You believe that in fact you're going to be getting this, and your bid of whatever 6,500, 6,700 crores, that's going to be accepted.
Fortunately, with the robust legal system in place, robust IBC system in place, there is no alternate deal. And second, once you are in IBC, you can't go out. And that's why this deal is ours.
All right. Thanks so much, Mr. Singhi, sir, for stopping by and in fact giving us all those details. So it's going to be rather interestingly placed. Dalmia Bharat believes that they have got it in the bag. Tomorrow is the NCLT hearing. Let's see what comes out of there. And suddenly this forensic order, these fraudulent transactions, I don't know from where that came. I remember at one point of time, Binani Industries was talking about the asset being valued at 15,000 crores. Now they're accepting at 7,000, 7,500 crores. So it's still out there. For the time being, the details we have is Dalmia Bharat has come out on top. Tomorrow's NCLT hearing will be very, very important. We'll have to see what the RP as well, what kind of justification he has on the table. Yeah, that's it for me.
Nigel likes fights. This is one big one, right?
Okay.